Now the fifth steps to the art of knowing self is extremely important. That art of knowing self is the acceptance of self. Now, we want to take you back to the time that you were in the mother's womb. We like to call it Planet Mom. In Planet Mom, you were isolated. You were in a small space. All the feelings, all the sensation, you experienced. That small planet at the beginning was great. You had enough room to move. You could do things that you want, but there's still a connection. There was a certain connection in there. The older you got in this planet, the smaller the space became. You became more sensitive towards the receiving the energy, which at the time you had no idea what it was. You were receiving the energy from the mother. Now, you felt anger, you felt frustration, you felt sadness, you felt fear, you felt every emotion that the mother planet was having. There was no place for you to go. This is the only planet you knew, and that was the planet that you fell in love with. There's something that in that mother planet you had, which you do not have in Earth planet, is acceptance. You accept absolutely everything about what was happening there. You accept the feeling, the frustration, the anger. You had no way of comparing this feeling with the next feeling because you were beyond thought. Thought was not there at the time when you were Planet Mom. Now, you're born, you get disconnected, and the society teaches you, the parents teaches you, they teach you that be this, be that. Compare this with the A with the B. And the more you compare all these things, then you have always a reason to reject one and accept another one. In reality, you're constantly in choices. Now, when the feeling comes, instantly you feel this, that if it's a sadness, you want to be happy. Then you want to look for happiness. You don't deal with this sadness of yours. You reject it, you put it aside, but since the feeling is not being dealt with, not being understood, not loved, it stays there like a nagging child. It would cry and cry until it gets what it wants. And when it turns and it gets your attention, it will never stay quiet. Acceptance. Look at your feeling. You have already observed it, recognize it. You had no fear, you trust it. The acceptance part of it. Accept beyond thought. Don't allow your thinking cloud what the feeling is. You're accepting the feeling. You love the feeling. You take that feeling and you hold it. You love it. Like a child, you comfort that feeling of the pain and the suffering. Don't push it aside. Don't say, it is not something that I can handle at this moment. Don't say that I do not want you. You're not me. By doing that, you are putting it aside. You're not accepting that feeling. You are rejecting it. You are kicking it out of your totality. You are rejecting part of you, which makes who you really are. Acceptance of your self, of the person that you are. Acceptance of the feeling, the stories, the memories, everything that has made you you. You accept things and love them unconditionally. You want to be the person that you are. You are not all the masks that you have created for yourself. Acceptance is to go deep within and love yourself from inside out. Most of humanity, they love outside of themselves, everything that they see they love, but they reject themselves and they cannot love themselves. They don't love themselves because they have not accepted who they are. Acceptance of every feeling, every emotions, everything that arises from you is the art of knowing self. that concludes our conversation. What we are saying is, love yourself unconditionally. Serve yourself and others without expectation. Be truthful to yourself. Be truthful to yourself and to others. Who really you are. Be truthful about that. It is you that you are helping. It is you that wants to be alive and enjoy this magnificent life. And it is you that is life and experiencing this living.